Hi guys, it's MegaDragonoid. As you probably can see, we're playing Ace Attorney, Miles Edgeworth, entire mouthful. Let me just search the title up perfectly because I have no clue what it was again. No wiki. Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor's Path. There we go.
It is a bit of a long title, isn't it?
Yeah, and the problem is, there's only a Japanese version. There's no English.
So no English. No English.
And people are wondering, but you are playing in English. Are you sure about that?
I mean, that's what it looks like.
No,
we know.
This is Giblish.
Actually, the point is, people have been, for the fandom and people that do want to know more about the game, they made it like you can actually play in English. So they made they have come up with a community that translates the Japanese to English, and then the people that can program into English of the fandom's part, they have made a patch for it. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing an English patch.
Let's get to the point, man.
Yeah, because we're on the point.
No, come on, get to the point already.
Yeah.
This should make it clear. Jeff Master is the culprit.
Why?
All the rooms in this mansion were locked from the inside. And the only way open them from the outside was to use this key to the mansion.
A little bit harsh, to be honest, but okay.
It's a key. It's eatable key.
Do you know who had the key?
Master was the only with the key. There were no spare keys.
Oh, that's...
But what about one is made out of chocolate?
A chocolate key that fits in any door and somehow doesn't melt.
Yeah, that could be possible.
We must not erase like the impossible parts. There is an option that can happen.
Yeah. Take a look at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory for that.
Yeah. You've been at it.
By using the mansion key, Master could enter all the contestants' room.
Yeah, that was a bit close to my ear. It's like you were whispering it in my ear, but very close, like it's in my ear shell.
I'm in your brain.
Crap! It's in my brains. Get the parasite out! Sorry, couldn't help it. Okay.
Singing the song from Inside Out. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Of course, the key could also lock this room from the outside.
Inside, outside, inside, outside. However, the master's room was currently unlocked.
Yeah, that's why I suspect Master's the culprit.
I'd like to hear the reasoning for in more detail. Uh-oh. The roundabout!
Why I suspect Jeff Master? If the body has been found in a locked room, Master would have been a prime suspect.
I would agree.
That's why Master made sure to leave the door to his own room unlocked. And to ensure that the body would be seen, Master broke the lid on the treasure chest.
But why would a ship fall and directly on top of it and make a little big crack noise out of it? Makes no sense.
After the judging, everyone was scolded to meet the master's room.
Okay.
That would have created the impression that the murder had occurred while he was away. Contrary to his expectations, the body was discovered by Miss Hall.
I'm wondering why he suspects it, but what do you guys think?
I mean, the evidence does kind of lead to Master being the killer. I will say, like, he's the only one who has a key. He's the
True.
only one. He's like the owner of this place, isn't he? He's like the owner of this manor, isn't he? If I remember properly.
Yeah, he's the only owner of the building. Yeah.
So he would be the only one. He would be the only one that would understand how
That's
all
my
the
reason
inner
for
workings-
suspecting
Yeah.
Master. Got that? Ace Eternity.
Hey!
First time we're hearing that name. So you also think it was Mr. Master himself who vandalized his room? Would he do
Yeah.
that?
Beat the crap out of his ship. Your defense attorneys believe that justice lies in trusting your clients, but I'm a detective.
What's there so special about?
If I believed every poor sap's story, I let the suspicious ones get away.
Point taken. I understand your reasoning, Thorough. However, I'd like you to hear my thoughts on the subject now.
Fine.
Fine. So I could help it. I believes that he is right, but I won't give up so easily. Can't accept his reasoning. I have to show him evidence that contradicts it. Okay, hit me.
Rebuttal!
Alright, crime scene notes on the third statement.
I'm seeing notes on first statement. Got it. Notes. Got it. Objection.
Objection! Oh my god,
Originally,
he has
the
the same
victim's-
pose!
Yeah, he does. Originally, the victim body has hiding inside the chocolate treasure chest. Miss Hall entered the room when she heard a sound. I think it was more likely that it was the sound of a chocolate ship falling over.
Yeah, that's what you would think by looking at the crime scene.
You said that Mr. Master broke the treasure lid himself. I said almost Mr. This is more Master. Like, what? I made a he into a she. Whoops.
Because he had long hair.
Well, it's more bushy hair, but but this photo shows that the ship fall crack broke, caused the lid to break.
Hmm.
Oh. The lid broke just before Miss Hall found the body. Then Mr. Marshall, Master, who was in the middle of judging, couldn't have broke it.
Who's Mr. Marshall?
I have no clue. My brains are half
I
working.
never said that Master broke the lid directly. The ship was set up to fall during the judging. I believe he tampered with the stand. How could he?
Yeah.
Cannot- Yeah.
And he loves his work.
Yeah.
Do you have proof you tampered with it? Candy time!
No, but the investigation isn't completely over yet. So you can't judge.
Seems they still haven't found anything conclusive. Have you found any other fingerprints other than the Mr. Master in this room?
Yeah, there were some left on the door.
On the door.
Chocolate.
Hmm?
Chocolate. But the victims, Dover and Master, were also among the fingerprints left behind.
Interesting.
Before we made our desserts, we all gathered here to have the judging explained to us. Perhaps that was when we left those fingerprints.
Good point.
Candy maker.
Yeah. But didn't you find any fingerprints on works in this room?
What?
Someone tampered with the chocolate in this room. Or perhaps there are other fingerprints on it, apart from Mr. Master.
No matter what we find, it won't clear Master of suspicion.
You sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Let
me! Hurry up! And test those chocolates for fingerprints!
I like the name! You, Justin?
Yep.
Lemmy! Roger that, sir!
Levy the floor, the forest.
Like the bat! We found other person's fingerprints! That's all over the chocolate in this room!
On all?
Worse fingerprints!
They belong to the pastry chef by the name of Delicia.
Delicia.
Yeah, sorry, I had trouble.
Look, return to the investigation.
Yes, sir! It would seem that there are other suspicious people besides Mr. Master after all.
I don't need a defense attorney to tell me that. I'm not stopping my investigation. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We will just go and listen to what this Delicia has to say.
You never will. Delicia, Gustav told us about her not long ago. Is she really a frightening woman who will do anything to achieve her goal?
Mr. Edgeworth, this Delicia lady sounds mighty suspicious to me.
Careful! Before you know it, you eat your whole notebook on.
Nom 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 nom.
It does not taste like sugar paper. It tastes something else. A little bit woody.
It seems that it will be necessary for us to speak with her directly as well. Like the bat, will you allow us to accompany you?
I'm not obligated to do that.
What?
But you were the one who discovered the truth of the crime scene. Fine, have it your way. Follow me.
Yeah. Like the bat, thank you. Like the bat, sir! Are you sure about that right now? The prosecutor is in the room.
Doesn't matter. Him and I don't see eye to eye.
I get a suspicious feeling who that is. And Justin will
Him? Who's the prosecutor in charge of this case anyway?
We're gonna have fun.
From Karma.
I believe so too, it is him. What do you think, Justin?
From Karma.
I think so too. It sort of seems like it.
Yep. At least you can have fun with him again, huh, bro?
Give him a German accent. Manfred von Karma.
You called it! It's like you didn't have to guess, you knew it.
Hey. Manfred from Karma.
Oh, look at that!
That man.
What? Lord Karma is in charge?
This is gonna be difficult.
Hasn't lost a case in 25 years!
You scared of him?
Manfred from Karma, the living legend of the prosecutor's office. The rumors in his court performance are believed. He is a man who will do anything for a guilty verdict. No matter what kind of prosecutor he is, I can only hold true to the path I believe in.
To be continued.
Ah, bummer, it's already over. Okay, goodbye everybody. Have a nice day. So, dit was de video. Have a nice day.
December 24, 7:30 p.m. Contest Venue, Delicia's room. Ooh, look at that sculpture. Who wants a taste for it? It's Beach Castle, almost.
I was just joking that I left, guys.
Man, it's...
Wow, a candy castle! And now even some fairies over there!
Okay.
Wait, what?
Where are the fairies? Oh, they're on the table.
This room seems to be structured on the same way as Master's room.
But it's nowhere near as cold.
Here is cold, huh?
It's no...
This room also seems to have been fitted with a temperature control panel.
Ah, it's over by that orange lamp, right? Also, they said that twice for no reason.
I have no clue. Even so, this room looks like something out of a fairy tale.
Well,
So-
you actually lost the Gregory voice there. You just clicked too fast.
I did?
Yeah. He said, we shall investigate that control panel later.
Oh, okay. Apparently my finger wasn't automatic.
You're fingering your button.
Oh,
Is this cream-covered castle Delicia's work?
Where is Delicia? Oi! Can I help you? There she is. Hello, boys! I'm Delicia Scones! In my naive England, I'm known as Miss Delicious!
Yeah, right. Being called a boy even though I'm already 34 years old and it's certainly a rare experience.
boys, I understand you calling me that, but Mr. Edgeworth?
I need to quickly peek something because I'm doing slightly my dailies as well.
As far as I'm concerned, you're boys to me, even that detective over there.
Detective, huh?
My name is Bat, not Boy.
Yeah. My boy!
A boy!
Just how old is this woman?
Mr. Eternity. Let's just finish our business here.
Right.
Moonfruit!
Hey, go ahead, bro!
You, what do you think you're doing? Conversing with a mere attorney?
Yes! That voice is back! Sorry, I couldn't help it. I I was waiting for that voice.
From the dead. Here returns the almighty German one.
Mr. Edgeworth, a scary man came out of the candy castle.
Talking about a nightmare on a half.
He's the king of the castle, sadly. Von Karma.
This man is Prosecutor Von Karma?
Yes, he is. So he is Von Karma. Pleased to meet you, Prosecutor Von Karma. My name is Gregory Edward, defense attorney.
Edgeworth.
I have no interest in the names of defense attorney.
That finger again. Ding!
After all, they only exist to be crushed by me.
Oh, sure. What a rude man.
The feasting gaze and furrowed brow. Ugh, he's even scarier than the rumors say.
Although the statement was almost very rude. Prosecutor Von Karma, will you allow us to investigate too?
You think I would give information to a mere defense attorney?
As I thought, it won't be that simple.
However, I'll make a special exception for this room.
Did he just change his mind so quickly?
You, old bloodhound.
Don't call me that. My name is Bad.
A mere detective speaking back to me. I admire your courage, at least.
Justin is so perfect in his role with this. I just love it. Give me spines, like a cold spine, like.
Thanks. Bad. Stand watch and see to it that they don't misbehave.
Why me?
I will not accept your refusal. Well then, I'll be investigating Gustavia's room next.
Adios. I'm babysitting again!
I wonder why he and Von Karma aren't investigating together. Instead of being on bad terms, it seemed like they hardly know each other.
Mr. Edgeworth, now that we've got Von Karma's permission, we can continue investigating.
Yes, his manners bothers me, but I'm glad we at least completed the investigation.
Hold it! I also need to investigate this room. I don't want you to disturbing the room, so you investigate after me.
What? Aren't you the detective in charge of this case? Why haven't you investigated this room yet?
The detective in charge of the trail investigation was close colleague of Von Karma. I came to take over for him, so I only got this mansion just recently.
So that's why he and Von Karma are investigating together. Detective Bad, will you allow us to investigate with you like before? In doing so, you will be able to supervise us and ensure we don't tamper with anything.
You want me to watch you? You're a strange lawyer. I'll let you stick around a little longer.
Yay! You did it, Mr. Edgeworth!
You have my thanks. Thank you, Detective Bat.
But if I decide you're holding up the investigation, you have to leave.
Yes, I understand. Well then, let's begin the investigation. Don't spoil where we have to go, Justin. Just keep track of what we have done so far. I can't believe this amazing castle is made entirely out of...
confectionery.
Thank you.
I know! What a work of fantasy! It's like a fairy tale world.
You like all this fairy tale stuff, don't you?
Sorry, I got a bit too excited, didn't I?
He wants to become
No,
a fairy when he's
Interesting to me
older.
since you're enthusiasm about it, unlike my son.
Your son?
He's only in grade school, yet he prefers to read law books instead of fairy tales. I'm worried about he won't be able to make any friends that he will talk to.
He can talk to.
Huh, what an interesting kid. I'd like to be his friend.
What did it taste like, Justin?
Tastes like complicated history.
I think you'll be more of an older brother to him.
An older brother, huh? Well, I've got some growing up to do then. Yeah, if you stop eating paper.
Yes, and that's why we have to continue the investigation.
I won't last until they inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Okay, done with that one. Curious about this. Castle doors are open.
When someone opens the door, they really should remember to close it afterwards.
He say that directly to Prosecutor for Karma, though.
Looks like there's some stuff inside. See.
Wait! I examine it. Stay out of the way. This French cream melts so easily.
Seems like Detective Bat's shoes are covered in cream. Why would these objects be kept inside the candy castle?
And why
If there's
was...
anything you want to investigate, you better speak up now.
What do you want to say, Justin?
I was gonna say, why was Manfred von Karma inside that castle?
He was
You
making
think-
cream!
Will be fun, but I don't think that's the case.
He seems a bit...
Siphon up the cream!
I can just imagine, who's made the cream?
I'm not sure about something, but I will figure it out later.
Two big rocks are placed here. It's like a storage room.
Yeah, the inside of the candy castle isn't so dreamy. Hey, maybe they have raw gemstone.
Oh, I see. Look at the figure stand.
Ah, yeah, place it up there.
Uh-huh.
Roll out the blue carpet.
Who knew that there was such treasure hidden within the castle?
Seems rather than careless way to handle treasure. It looks like there's something underneath the rocks.
Seems there is a pedestal attached to both of the rocks.
Of course, it's a pedestal for displaying the gems.
Well, in any case, this is no ordinary object.
There are some rolls of blue cloth here. Looks like there's 4 of them in all.
They certainly don't look like desserts.
Yeah, I don't know what the cloth is for. We are putting the treasures on the pedestals outside of the castle, and we're rolling out the blue carpet. It almost seems like it was hidden here inside of the castle.
Also, the color of this cloth looks familiar somehow. Did it?
Does look like that same cloth there.
I just figured it out.
Same cloth as what our suspect saw. You okay, lady? Ah.
Miss Delicious, you don't seem as energetic as you were earlier.
Alicia, can I ask you? Can I just ask, did something happen with Von Karma?
No, nothing of the sort.
But you said yesy.
Yes, he just now was the only greeting. You're a cute boy. I like you. What's your first name?
Yeah, it's Raymond, but
Well, Ray, I think you'll make a good man of yourself someday. Well, he already is.
Ray.
Look at Justin there. Justy Poo.
Ray?
How about that? I think you will have a way with these ladies.
She's a little different from my image of a lady.
Why don't we listen to what she has to say? Can you tell us more about your actions during the contest?
Jesse, we began making desserts for the contest around 10 o'clock. Basically, I was in here making my desserts in the whole time. At 1:30, I joined the afternoon tea for about an hour or so. Tea time!
Afternoon tea?
Oh, darling.
It's a social occasion where conversation is had over black tea and cakes.
Yeah. Tea party. Just like Bayonetta said. Ah, what a lovely tea party. And dancing, too.
Justin.
Sorry.
Achoo poo.
So it's pretty much a tea party.
Well, I suppose.
Greggy, you're a smart boy, aren't you?
When did I become Greggy? Where did the afternoon tea held?
It took place in the gardens, outside of the fountain patio. It's our customary break time during the contest. It's always held at the same time. Today, there were just 3 of us that took part. Jeffy, Kitty, and me. Since Jeffy had already finished his creations, they was there from beginning to end.
Who's Jeffy again?
The candy maker.
Oh.
Oh.
And Katie, they said?
Yeah.
It's her?
Catherine.
So, these two were busy.
Yeah.
They still were with her. Something is weird.
I see, and guess he didn't join, and because they hadn't finished the desserts yet.
So everyone other than Mr. Dover and Ms. Gustavio participated.
Yes, actually, I hadn't finished my dessert yet either. I just wanted to try some Jeffrey's handmade pastries and Katie's fresh brewed tea. So after I eaten my fill, I returned before everyone else.
During the contest, did you enter any of the other contest room?
But what are you saying?
You found your fingerprints under the search of at the crime scene.
Ip! You found them? Are you admitting that you went in the scene of the murder? I admit it, but I'm not a murderer. It's the honest truth. Please, hear me out. Wow, she is baking.
Yeah. What were you doing in Miss Ma's room?
The truth is, I was studying his desserts.
Studying?
Stuttering. No. My word. Stuttering.
Yeah, I was just like, studying?
Studying.
Like, what?
Yeah, study.
Yeah, but I'm like,
The
I get a weird feeling.
Because Jeffrey's so talented at making sweets. Well, nobody was in his room at the time, so I just decided to study his work for a bit. But if you were just looking, you wouldn't have left your fingerprints behind. Jeffrey! It's not wrong that I left fingerprints on the desserts. For the sake of research, I ate some of his desserts.
Knew it.
Oh,
That was why I was feeling weird about it.
oh, Delicia, you eat someone's work. How dare you? That's why she took a huge bite of the ship that it broke. And when, of course, Catherine entered, she saw the dead body. So perhaps it was already a murder scene, but Delicia didn't know that was a dead body in the treasure chest.
That
That's
can
why
be
the
a
ship
good
broke.
point.
That's why the ship broke.
So,
she
the
was
what I'm
just
thinking-
eating some chocolate. Be careful of Delicia. She
So
will
what I
eat your
think
desserts.
who killed this person can only be him.
Could be. I don't know.
What do you think, Justin?
It's possible, but I still want to know what the heck is Von Karma's deal. Like seriously, he seems way too suspicious.
Yeah, coming outside of the castle there.
Yeah, but to be honest, Karma isn't the guy that kills.
Oh,
He did try to kill the dad, remember?
Well, he did kill that, if I remember. But
he did kill
Mhm.
Gregory Edgeworth. He did kill him with a gunshot. Remember?
Yeah, but that was only
Even
because...
I wasn't there.
Yeah, even like Edgeworth hit Karma. Remember? He got shot somewhere underneath the armpit. Remember that, Justin?
Yeah.
That truth bullet is still there. Well, at the moment it isn't, but you get the picture.
Yeah? Isn't that like stealing food?
Should be. The one who wrecked Mr. Mass Castle was.
if I wasn't my intentions to vandalize the room, but I did eat a few parts of the dessert in his room. Wanna eat? Dum dum. I simply ate little bits and pieces of Jeffrey wouldn't find out.
So you did eat the ship stand as well?
Jesse, I did. Oh yeah.
There we are. There we have the part of the truth.
The chocolate chip broke because of you. I'm sorry.
So, the reason she left this afternoon early was to preserve her appetite.
But you gotta believe me on this. I'm not the murderer!
Actions are suspicious, but I won't press on yet.
She's just eating.
Yeah, it's a cute fairy tale sitting on a tree stump. The cream decorations are melting. Very well made, but something feels slightly off. There's a cover on the wall, just like in Maz's room. Let's open it up.
Let's open it up. No, that's bad.
Sorry.
The room temperature is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lights are set to green.
Gustavia said that 50 degrees Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature for fresh cream. This room temperature is too high.
Ah, that's why the cream was melting when you
Somebody
stepped in
has
it.
actually sabotaged her as well. What do you think?
Indeed, Gregory, I'm thinking the same thing. This is intriguing. So what I'm getting...
I have the feeling somebody wants to sabotage her work as well.
Well, I think they tried to put Master in a bad corner, so he has no other choice to give that goddess recipe or something, what it was.
Yeah, the special recipe.
Yeah, and putting Delicia in a bad way because he's probably the best in the ranks. Yeah, we can't put the guy that actually got killed in the category because he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead anyway.
So the only thing I'm thinking is that the Chinese or Japanese chef we have.
No, the candy maker.
Yeah. Like with his special sticks.
It's sticking around.
Would you really murder someone just because of a recipe? Seems a bit extreme.
Some people are getting nuts over it, Justin. If some recipe is so special for someone, they will do anything to claim it.
Yep.
Hmm.
There's a burner and some chemical over here. They were probably used to make desserts. What are the chemicals? The written on the label say number 1 punch out and number 9 suffering. Wait, what? Am I reading this correctly or am I blind?
Hang on, what's it say?
Number 1 punch out and number 1 punch out and number 9 suffering.
What's that all about?
Oh, I see. Punching is like, you know, you rotate it around like you punch it. And suffering is to let it, wise. You let it stand for 1 hour or 28 minutes.
Okay, that makes maybe sense.
It's a language of cooking. Are they poisons?
They are. Oh wait. Yeah. No, they are both used to make desserts. Seems to be the official flavoring and coloring. Punch out is a catchy name for a fruit punch essence.
Very misleading.
What bothers me is what the suffering stands for. Yeah, we haven't got that out.
Just let it rise. That's it.
The sickly sweet smell of cream. Yes, this truly is a fairy tale world. And yet here in this sugary sweet room, there was one with such a sour face. He doesn't belong in this room. That scary old man.
Men fret for karma. Yeah, you can do it better, bro. I know that.
Come on in.
Raymond, mind what you say. You're being a bit rude.
Sorry, it won't happen again. He reminded me of my old school teacher who used to get mad at me at law.
School teacher? I definitely don't want to think of my son being taught by such a man. Sadly, it happens.
Hey.
This pillar has a rectangular regress.
It looks like a pedestal, but it has nothing onto it. Yoo-hoo, Justin!
A hexagonal recess, huh? I wonder what would have been put in there. Gee, I wonder.
Yeah.
Could possibly be those two stones literally right there.
Hey. A giant strawberry would fit with a fresh cream.
Detective Bad, I don't think strawberries are hexagonal.
I was just hopping. I was just
Hexagonal.
hopping. I was just.
I'm not saying it's weird.
I was just hoping.
Then I hope it's a banana.
You are a banana.
I think I prefer blueberries. And let's see the color blue, even.
Dear.
Oh. Okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna make a guess. Rock pedestal has a similar shape to the recesses of the castle's pillars. Perhaps the rock meant to place it on the top of the pillars.
That's right. They're both hexagonal.
Wonder why they were hidden inside the castle, though. The blue cloth and the rocks inside the castle. Wonder why they belong to Alicia. Alicia, those things in the castle, what are they used for?
Oh! Those! I'm afraid I can't tell you. Looks like Von Karma is keeping her silent. Yep! I've been found out! He got mad if I talk.
Prosecutor Von Karma doesn't intend on being upfront with his information.
It's such a shame. You finally figured out where the rocks are supposed to go.
Could it be you're interested in my good?
Eh? You're good?
Those are my popular relaxation goods.
You mean the rocks and the cloth?
Yes, that's right. You see, They're not actually rocks, but special lamps made from rock salt. Ah!
Wow. Wow, so those are lamps.
It's getting even more exciting! Because this cloth also has an amazing secret.
Also, as soon as we showed interest in her goods, she becomes quite talk active.
Since we got them out, come experience the therapy, boys! Betty, could you put everything up? It's not Betty, it's bad. So you won't do it? It's Betty being a bad boy?
Oh dear.
Larry, are you done photographing this room?
Yes, sir, I am!
Then go help Delicia.
Yes, sir, I'm on it!
I knew you were a good boy underneath, Betty.
Miss Delicious, that was amazing. You even persuaded Detective Bad.
Ooh, got badass, man. Thanks a lot, Betty. And you too, Forensics.
She even gave the forensics a nickname.
I think that's her way of showing her cares.
Why is everything black?
I don't know.
What's so terrific about those things anyway? We don't have time for that now, Betty! The show about to begin! Fortunately, finishing touches, please!
Yes, madam! Uh-oh.
Oh. It's...
Wow, it's so beautiful.
It really is. I wish my son could see this.
Oi! I told you so, right? The 4 fairies and the curious candy castle was a theme of my work. It's so sparkly and cute, right?
Seems like one of those is missing something.
The truth is, I had planned to unveil it during the contest. Well, I'm glad I got it to show it to you, boys.
Huh? But it doesn't look like the rock salt lamps are lighting up.
Huh? I wonder why.
I think I need to examine the rocks and the fairies again. Could I make that idea? Unlike the other fairies, this one doesn't have a fluorescent cloth.
It's delicious. It's not right to leave one out.
I don't like it either. But one fluorescent cloth and the machine has gone missing.
You've lost a cloth and a machine? What sort of machine is it?
Oi, let me tell you. Each piece of fluorescent cloth is hooked up in one of those machines. The machine is called a rainbow light device. Light is sent through the cable and into the cloth, which is made of the optic fibers. Just fiddle around with the setting a bit, and it will turn into all sorts of colors. When it glows red, it's like a raging inferno! It glows blue, you can almost feel the glittering cool eyes. It's powered by a long-lasting battery that resistant to changes of the temperature.
I'm not very familiar with these kinds of devices.
Mr. Edgeworth, she's saying it's a machine that transmits light to the special clock.
I see. It's amazing that it can come up with that these days.
So one rainbow light device and one fluorescent cloth are missing. Yeah, see, that's right. Whenever could they be?
Whereas like cloth, could it be related to the case? Huh?
Yeah, I see it too. Blood.
It looks like both the lamps in the pillars are broken.
Both of the lights are bulbs are broken.
Maybe they were dropped on the floor. There's some sort of red stain on this lamp surface.
Stain, could it be?
That smell, there's no mistaking it. It's a blood stain.
Yeah, that's a blood stain.
Why is there a blood stain on this lamp? Wonder if
And
this.
why didn't...
Yeah?
I was gonna say, why didn't they see it before when they were getting it out and setting it up?
Yeah, I wonder if this has something to do with the light bulb being broken. I should also take a look at the other lamp here. This is where Delicia already intended to put the lamps.
I don't get why she put them into the castle.
Since they're broken and don't light up, maybe she decided to put them out of the way.
If she wanted them out of the way, there are many other places to store them.
It's like that old saying, hide the salt in the sugar bag.
I think the saying goes, hide a tree in the forest. Delicia intended to use these lamps as decoration during the contest. It creates a contradiction with the piece of evidence. I need to deduce the contradiction at the scene. This spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Justin?
You kind of jumped the gun a bit there, bro. Just give me a sec.
We deduced the lamp with the bloodstain on it. I feel it's the crime scene notes because...
No, you have to, bro, you kind of jumped the gun a bit.
Yeah, you're getting too ahead of this.
Okay.
Investigate further.
You need to connect the bloodstained rock salt to beaten to death somehow.
Yeah, that's it.
There is evidence that the victim has been beaten to death with a blunt object. What's more, there is a bloodstain on one of the broken
lamps.
Thank you. Could this lamp have been the murder weapon?
You're right! It could have been used as a weapon.
Labby! Is the blood analysis on the rock salt lamp finished?
Yeah, sir, it finished just a few moments ago. Bloodstains on the lamp belongs to the victim.
You heard what he said.
Got it.
But there is something in the flower.
Flower?
In the flower stand pedestal behind our paper eater.
Okay, the murder weapon was hidden in Delicia's room. We need to consider her one of the suspects as well.
Behind him is a standard, yeah.
It says 4 fairies in the Curious Candy Castle. It seems that was the theme of Delicia's work.
But it's not just the candy castle that I'm curious about.
Even the detective. I'm wondering if he's gonna eat it too.
No, he has his lollipop.
Boo.
La 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 la.
Why do I feel these two are connected?
You sure?
Justin?
Home temperature and fragile desserts. Hang on a sec. Yes.
I was correct. Reasoning for the fresh crammed piece of fragile due to the temperature in this room.
So many shoes get creamed because the room temperature is set of 68 Fahrenheit.
Speaking of which, you opened the castle door. Didn't break.
Yeah, it was stronger than I thought.
Strong? A dessert? Detective Bat, could you have a closer look at the doorknob?
This is...
It should...
This would seem...
It's actually my line.
God. This doorknob is not a dessert.
Yeah.
And it's not just a doorknob. This castle and the fairies are just plastic molds coated in fresh cream. She is.
Then this isn't a dessert piece at all.
It would seem they just fake desserts covering in a fresh cream.
Oh, she's
Can
in trouble. She is in trouble.
Are those two connected, bro?
I think you're jumping the gun again, bro.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Like, yeah.
Can you let me catch up a bit, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done that. Have you examined?
Examined what?
Have you examined the blue cloth again?
The blue cloth? I can't examine it.
Why not?
Because we got...
The blue cloth that's inside the castle.
You can't go into the castle, I believe. But I can try to check.
The shoes. The shoes make my even dirtier. If you come any closer, your shoes will be covered in cream too.
We already have seen what's behind the door. There's no need to look again. So yeah, we got that, bro.
I just need to make sure. just need to catch up. We've done the beach and the Death Star. Hang on. Point at either of the lamps or cloth and deduce from the contest through rules. Did we do that?
The deuce? I tried, but
Okay,
What
so if you point at the lamp or the cloth and deduce from the contest rule.
okay, deduce. Okay, I have to deduce the clock, the lamp.
To the
So
clock.
you say the contest rule. This is to do with the any decoration thing. So it's got to be that. It's got to have something to do with that, I think.
Detective Bear, please read the contest leaflet.
Any decorations not made from dessert are prohibited. Huh?
Those rock salt lamps and the 4-eye claws go against the rules.
She is disqualified.
Yep,
So maybe that's why they were hidden in the castle.
I wonder about that. I think I should investigate further in Leah's actions. Wait, what? I'm going probably to jump the gun.
Wait, so we're caught up now?
Sorry?
We're caught up now. You've caught up. I've caught up with you. So you're on the right track.
Okay, but what I'm supposed to hit, because I think it's broke the rules and then take the search, I'm
Wait.
guessing?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. Is a decoration. Okay, that's the real guess. Let me quick peek because I got an email from Bob.com and I need to check if it's not a fake. Yeah, it's not a fake. Good. I don't need a GPS for my guinea pig. Hello, or crazy. Using a decoration that were against the rules and making fake desserts. Well, these actions seem suspicious.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef.
Also, the temperature of this room is way too high. Is there a reason for that?
I wonder. I think we should add Alicia directly. There we go. Alicia, why is the room temperature set to 68 Fahrenheit?
The cold doesn't agree with me. Plus, it's bad for the body. This figure doesn't just maintain itself, you know. Oh my god. Naturally, as a lady, I want to look young forever.
Wonder how old this delicious really is.
Raymond, a true gentleman never asks a lady her age.
This room. is mainly filled with cream. And 50° Fahrenheit is the recommended temperature for preserving fresh cream. What? Really? Now it's all gone to waste!
It looks like Miss Delicious didn't know.
I thought she was supposed to be a first-class pastry chef.
Big desserts and raw violations and now her lack of basic knowledge? Like she's keeping many secrets. Oh. Are we supposed to present this? Cause it's not we didn't got the option.
Hang on. During the contest, the unscrew room temperature. Use your logic to connect the dessert study to knowledge was lacking.
Got them on 2 last links. Please use knowledge in the art of desserts, making it lacking in the fundamental areas. And she claims to went into the master's room in order to study his desserts. These actions and ideas are not fitting for someone aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef.
Yeah, they don't sound like the words of a pro. It's like she doesn't even realize it for.
Or maybe she isn't a real pastry chef. Perhaps she has some other intention. Possible that she didn't go into the room of studying desserts?
So then, are you saying Miss Delicious is the criminal?
We can't say that for sure yet. I know she's hiding something from us. Oh. Okay, that was quicker than I expected. Whoops. Mrs. Bat?
That's enough investigation.
We have found much more than I expected. Yet, something from the before still bothers me. Prosecutor von Karma must have found a murder weapon in this room. So, why then did he let Alicia be? First, I must ascertain von Karma's true motives. Detective Bat, I would like to ask Prosecutor von Karma something.
I've also got business with him and Alicia there too. Yep, what's the idea, buddy? Don't glare at me like that.
It seems Detective Bat also has doubts about Alicia and von Karma. Alicia, will you come with us for a moment?
Yes, that's fine. What for?
We have to find von Karma, and there are some things we need to talk about.
December 24, 5 p.m. Contest venue, Fountain Patio. There he is.
Prosecutor von Karma, we need to talk about the case. Here it
From the
comes.
look on your face, I assume you found the murder weapon.
Yes. We discovered a murder weapon in Alicia's room. Should have seen Mr. Master isn't the only subject in this case.
That's not true. Where the murder weapon was found does not change the fact that Mark is the culprit. As long as I am here.
Why is von Karma so sure of himself?
Well then, aren't you going to explain why the murder weapon was in Alicia's room?
Naturally. If you wish to know, I'll tell you.
Oh, he's gonna tell us. Oh, it easy. About the murder weapon.
In order to pin the crime on Delicia, Master used the rocket lamp to kill the victim. He then deposited the murder weapon in Delicia's room. If he had left the murder weapon at the crime scene, Master would have been the one suspected. He couldn't move the body, it was easy to move the murder weapon. Ergo, there would be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit at the crime scene.
There was the ergo again. That's been a while we have heard that. Mr. Master took the salt lamp?
Precisely. I carried out the investigation myself. There can be no room for doubt.
Do you have evidence that he moved it?
That will not be necessary.
What?
If you have an objection, say it.
Ting!
You think a mere defense attorney can break my logic?
Okay, hit me. Ooh, getting hungry.
I have fun doing his voice. It's so cool.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Okay, so you need to present the crime scene note on the 5th statement.
Fifth, got it. 2, 3, 4. Crime scene notes, you said, right?
Yep.
Objection! It's true that the murder weapon and the bloodstain disappeared from the facility. However, there was still one piece of evidence left behind. Have a look at this photograph, which was taken from the body was first discovered. The cloth was used to wrap the body. It will remind you of the four-eyed cloth from the Delicia's room.
My fluorescent cloth was at the crime scene.
Fluorescent cloth? You! Just what part of this cloth is fluorescent? I guess Von Karma doesn't know about this cloth secret.
Looks like a normal cloth at first glance, but when you use this rainbow light device, you can make it glow. He's sweaty! He's already sweaty, we were breaking him!
Prosecutor Von Karma seems a little surprised.
I don't think it was the cloth element ability to glow that surprised him. The sheet of his four-side cloth is certainly unaccounted for. Now, I would like you to look at the cloth, color of the cloth in this photo. You think it's like the color cloth four-side color of the four-side cloth where it had been lit up? Both the rock salt lamps and four-side cloth originally belonged to Delicia. Wouldn't it be natural to assume this cloth was used to wrap the body? Prosecutor Von Karma? I believe the present conditions give us much reason to suspect Delicia. Eep! Was that her feet?
Hold it! Gracky, do you really suspect me?
Was that her
your feet like lifting it up like yep. I don't know yet if you are the culprit, but it is true that you're hiding something, am I right?
That's,
So, you're saying that the murder weapon and the cloth were originally from Delicia's room?
Yes. What's so funny?
Just as I expected from you. The murder weapon and the cloth are not from her room. How unfortunate for you.
Huh? What does he mean?
Before the contest began, Arthur noticed her violation of the rule. He confiscated the cloth and the rock salt lamp and kept them in his room for safekeeping.
What?
The victim was not seen, as he stayed locked up in his room after the contest had begun. The only one who could have unlocked the locked rooms was Jeff Master. And the murder weapon, the rock salt lamp, was being kept in Master's room. This should be the decisive evidence in proving Master's guilt. Defense attorney. You've lost to me before you even had a chance to stand in court.
What's this?
What? Was all our investigation for nothing? Miss Delicious? Why didn't you tell us about your confiscated items?
Well... Manny said I'd look suspicious if I did.
Prosecutor von Karma?
Well, you suspect me, don't you?
It's how clumsy of you, defense attorney.
From karma. That's why he led us to Delicia's room.
And in your clumsiness, there's one more thing I need to inform you of. 2 sets of fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
2?
Yes. They belong to Jeff Master and Delicia Scone.
And luckily my mom called again.
No other fingerprints were found.
Well guys, this is where we're gonna sadly end off. My mom really needs me and we're gonna call it quits. If you guys can do the outro, I will be saving everything up.
Okay?
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Sierra's channel, you want to say what it is, Sierra?
If you want to go to my YouTube channel, you search for Princess Sierra with the light blue hedgehog on it. And that's about it.
Hmm.
And if you want to go to my stuff,
channel,
everything is, you know the drill. And in case you just do what you check the other videos. I'm a little bit short on time. Sorry. Go ahead, bro.
If you want to go to my channel, it's just Parodies Man. I'll leave it at that, just because you're in a bit of a rush, bro.
Yeah, my mom really needs me. I don't know why.
Mother's right.
Yeah. So have a nice day. Have a nice. Yeah, go ahead.
We will see you another time, guys.
Peace.
Peace.